Hi. If you are watching this video, I am setting the intention that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. So that means this video was meant for you to hear it whenever you came across it. For those who don't know me, my name is Monroe Eartha. Today I am 50 days sober. That's 50. Yes, the big one. And I am sharing the life lessons I'm learning in real time. And I encourage you to share any life lessons you are learning in real time in the comments below. Or if you just plan on sharing your journey in the path that you are currently on, please share as well. I love getting any and all interaction, and I try my best to respond to all of the comments I receive on my videos. I've been called to speak today to celebrate. Not just to celebrate myself, but I talked a little bit in my last video of the collective stepping into a new chapter, right? And when I speak on the things going on in my life, I know I'm not just speaking for myself, because while it always starts with you, somebody somewhere in the world is going through the exact same journey. The pieces may be different, but the final picture in the puzzle, per se, is the same. And if you think of the lessons that are being learned, it's the same lessons that we are all learning in real time. Life is a giant classroom, just not in the typical way that we are used to seeing. And so I say that because a message that came through in my meditation today, and then it repeated itself in a reading I got later on today, was remember who you are. Remember who you are, not the labels that people put on you while you were out in the world, but who are you in your core? What are your core values, your core beliefs? Who is the you when nobody is looking? You need to remember who that is, because that is your true self. That is the person that your inner child will be proud of. And I saw a post the other day when someone was like, oh, you need to make your inner child happy. But like, well, I'm not interested in making a mentally ill child happy. But I'm like, you should be, because you should be interested in making the child before the trauma started happy. Who did you want to be before the world did its big one on you? You know what I mean? Before you felt the weight of the world, who did you want to be? And who do you feel is your truth? Because that is what you are stepping into right now. That is what the universe is saying is happening right now. You are evolving. You have been in a cocoon. You might have even been in a hermit state. You know, you've been isolated for a long time, but all that was is the universe preparing you to reintroduce yourself. You had to figure out who you truly are so that you can act accordingly moving forward. And now you are finally ready. And I am so happy for you. I'm happy for myself because I feel this for me too, honey. We are on this together. We are on this journey together. Like High School Musical, we're all in this together. I'm not gonna sing in this video. That's for my YouTube shorts. If you know, you know. But yeah, we are never really alone when we're by ourselves. We always have our spirit guides. We always have our ancestors. We always have the fairies. If you know, you know. And you have me here on this channel. Even if it's parasocial, you still have me. I'm rooting for you from as far a distance as you may be or as close as you may be, honey. I'm rooting for you. Somebody on this earth, even if it's just me, but I know it's not just me, is rooting for your success. So you need to root for your own success. Don't be blocking your blessings now. Don't let the self-doubt creep in. I had to do a heavy meditation this morning because last night before I was going to sleep, the self-doubt was trying to creep in. I have had opportunities present themselves to me lately. And I'm taking those opportunities, you know. I'm not blocking any blessings. If a door opens, I'm walking through it just to see what's on the other side, you know, as you should. And that's how we should move about life, being like, here's an opportunity. It's a potential for me to learn some new lessons, maybe even learn a new skill, to meet new people, and to see what positive things this new venture can bring into my life, right? And when I was going to bed last night, all these doubts tried to get into my head, trying to be like, nah, it ain't gonna work out. Nah, oh, you in a bad situation right now, and that's what you need to focus on. Be like, no, no. Why would I only focus on the negative? Because you need the negative to remind yourself that the positive exists. That is the balance of the universe, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the positive and the negative. That is how electricity literally happens. You need a positive and a negative side to even have a battery, baby. That's what makes the electricity. That's what makes the spark that is in you. Lately, I've been thinking about if I could describe myself in one word, it would be duality. Because it's the truth, and I think that's how we should all live, right? I aspire to be my highest self. But all those parts of me that I may or may not be proud of that I did in the past, those are still part of me. You need to be aware of where you came from to know where you're going. And I accept all of those parts of me, right? But I don't let my shadow self take the wheel anymore. I'm moving with patience, with unconditional love, right? And that is how I'm moving forward. And that is how I ask you to move forward as well. But your journey is your journey, right? And I'm just here to share what I'm learning from my experience. But the lessons, I think, can all be shared and learned as well. I'm getting into the ramble, but the point is, remember who you are. Remember that you are worthy of your dreams simply because you exist. Now, that's not to say that there's not work you need to be doing. You need to be putting in the work, Work on yourself. Acknowledge those dark parts of your life. And once you acknowledge it, they don't have power over you anymore. Because at the end of the day, they are the dark parts of your life. You are in control. You have the wheel. You are the main character of your story. And it's time to start acting like it, babes. With that, it's time for an oracle card reading. Also, this is Hank. He is my buddy. Y'all don't know, but he actually has been living on a shelf in my room for like 2 years now. I bought him originally as a Halloween decoration, but now he's just my roommate. Obviously it's a replica skull, and I just filmed a singing video, and he made a guest appearance in that. So that's why he's just here hanging out, vibing. We're vibing, right? Alrighty. You got the life and you got the death. That's the balance of life, right? The circle of the universe, the Ouroboros. Anyway, let's get into this card reading. Alrighty, y'all. And if my energy seems a little bit low, I am hungry. Baby girl does need to eat, but I kind of wanted to get like comfortable in my jammies before I ate. So I was like, let me finish filming the content I need to film today, and then we'll put some food in our bellies. So if I seem a little low energy, that is why. We got to eat to live, right? That's the story of life. But sometimes you got to prioritize what you want to do in a day, right? And so I will eat after I finish filming what I gotta film. But yeah. Alrighty, spirits. What messages you got for me today? Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Something fell. Alright. We only got 3 cards today. And you know what? That's all right. If the message is short and sweet, that is all right. Alrighty. First card, Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. As I said, you got to be yourself, honey. Be bold. Be bold. Don't be afraid of yourself. That's the message. Yeah, don't be afraid of yourself. You need to step through that magical gateway. Like I said, when a door opens, just step through it and see what's on the other side. If it's scary, conquer that fear. Do it scared. And if it's not, well then congratulations, boo. You just walked into another blessing. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So, as I said, I'm 50 days sober, and that is not an easy goal to accomplish. I'm happy I've been doing it. Of course, I've got the rest of my life to go. It doesn't just stop with 50 days. I'm going to continue to update the amount of days I've been sober with every video I post on here. But I know that I'm not the only one dealing with temptations in life, right? And like I said, the parts of me in the past, I accept those parts of me. And because I accept and acknowledge those parts, they no longer have power over me, right? You need the shadow, but do not let the shadow drive you. And so yeah, this is that card. All right. Last but not least, hope. This is one of my favorite cards to read, y'all. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love the artwork on this deck, y'all. Now, here's the thing. I want to start doing tarot readings as well on here, but I haven't fully memorized the meanings of all the cards. You know what? No, I'm gonna look. Here we go. What I say about blocking blessings, y'all. So next video, I am going to do a tarot reading. Cause see, I'm still I'm a work in progress, right? I said I'm learning the lessons in real time, but that does not mean I have all the answers. I'm not coming at this from expert level. I'm just a girl in a world, living life, trying to do better every day. And I inspire you to do better, you know? And so, yeah, I'm going to do tarot in the next reading. And it's my new favorite deck that I have. But don't judge me if I got to go look in the book to say what the card means. Because I memorized a lot of the cards, but I have not memorized all of the cards. And that's just life, you know, life be lifing. But yeah, and let me know if you want Hank to make another appearance. You know, he's the silent type, the strong silent type. I'm the talker in the relationship, of course. But yeah, it starts with you. You are never alone. Remember who you are and remember your worth. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. We are always a work in progress. And that's the beauty of it. So any mistake you make is just a lesson to be learned. And maybe a delayed reward in return. Think about it, y'all. All right? Until next time.